What's up, guys? Welcome to Steel Fist's Guide to Titanfall 2. Today we'll be looking at the sword-wielding titan known as Ronin. We'll be looking over his defensive and offensive capabilities and how I use them when using him. So let's begin with the offensive capabilities. And let's start with the lead wall. The lead wall is the gun that Ronin carries, and it functions as a shotgun. It has a 4-round magazine and can take down pilots with one shot if you're close enough. I consider it an okay weapon when fighting against titans, but I don't recommend using it all the time when fighting them. There's a better option than that. Then let's move on to the arc wave. Ronin can send out a wave of electricity towards his enemy, delivering a good amount of damage, and might stun them. I'm not sure if it does or not. I'll have to check. I usually enjoy using this right off the bat when fighting a titan. Just use your arc wave as soon as you get the chance when fighting a titan, when you know you can hit him. Next, we have the sword. The sword can melee and also use Ronin's main defensive ability, which is known as sword block. When using sword block, you have to know that it won't make you invincible. It'll just absorb some of the damage you will take, not all of it. You'll still take some damage from it. However, it can still be useful when using it, so I recommend using it anytime you're under attack or retreating, or you need to block a very serious blow to save your titan. Now let's talk about melee. Just right off the bat against pilots, the sword is near perfect when taking out titans. When usually meleeing with any other titan, you can sometimes miss with your fist. With Ronin, you'll hardly ever miss when using the sword. The only problem with it is that you need to be really close to the pilot before attacking. Other than that, it's good. It's great. And against titans, I usually use it as much as I can right after using the arc wave. I melee the enemy titan as much as you can with the sword before he turns around and starts shooting at you or decides to run away. If he starts to run away, just shoot at him a couple of times with the lead wall, and you can choose whether or not to pursue him or not. Now we have to talk about offensive. Now, you should use Ronin as a flanking tool. Using him to flank around the enemy and attack him from behind. I usually strike him with the arc wave, then sword as much as I can, then lead wall if I'm going to flee or the enemy's fleeing. That's the formula I usually use when using Ronin, and I hope it can help you too. Now we need to move on to the defensive or retreat. So let's say you attack, but your attack is not as successful because you didn't listen to my advice, and now you're in trouble. What do? Well, hopefully you've saved either your phase dash or your double dashes. Your phase dash is similar to the other dashes, but you can take you over a long distance over. You also have 2 dashes in reserve. However, I recommend using the phase dash for charging in, and then using the 2 dashes to run away. Or you can use vice versa if you want to. It doesn't really matter to me. You can also use it to charge the enemy titan from up front if you have to. Well, that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day. Until next time, this is Steel Fist. Bye-bye.